$11.59 a month, the Audi's $901, and the Corvette Z06 is $17.53 a month.
$399.
For how long?
For life.
For life. You see that? For the Ford F-150.
I have a 2021 Ram Rebel, a 2017 Audi S6, and a 2017 Corvette Z06.
And what's your car payments?
For the Rebel, it's $11.59 a month, the Audi's $901, and the Corvette Z06 is $17.53 a month.
Yo, Darren, what car do you drive?
I drive a 2019 Audi e-tron, and my payment is $780 a month.
I've got three. I have my 2023 S5, I've got a 2010 S4, and then I've got the 2007 Corvette.
And what are your car payments?
$650 on the Vet and $450 on the S4.
Yo, Norman, what car do you drive?
This is my car, 22 Porsche Taycan,
And what's your car payment?
$1367.
Yo, Mike, what car?
If you're looking at a Porsche Taycan, don't buy it because that car came out and it was like around $120,000, and now you can get one for $50,000. If you're going to get a new car, just like this woman I delivered to, I said, I like your car. She was like, yeah, thank you. And I was like, I remember when that car came out, it was like $100,000, and now it's at $50,000. She was like, no, that can't be true. I'm like, yeah, it's true. If you look it up, that car is, I can literally go get one for $50,000 to $60,000 right now. She was like, no, this is $100,000 car. People, know what you're getting your money. Know what you're buying before you buy it. If you're going to be in a car payment for like 5 or 6 years, know what kind of car you're going to buy. What did the previous year do? And don't just go buy a new, like a Porsche Taycan. Before it was Porsche Panamera. The Porsche Panamera drops in value. So what do you think a Porsche Taycan is going to do?
Drive a 2020 Audi Q7 Prestige Black Optic.
And what's your car payment?
It's about $850.
Yo, Gurram, what car do you drive?
I drive a Lexus ES350,
And what's your car payment?
$700 a month.
Yo, VJ, what car do you drive?
An EQS 450.
And what's your payment?
Ooh, heavily $1,600.
Yesterday, what car do you drive?
I drive a 2022 Mercedes-Benz E450.
And what's your payment?
It's about $1,270.
I drive a 2004 1500 Chevy. What's the matter? You broke? Can't afford a real man's rig like a Duramax? Something diesel that goes shh. Got a little half-ton, little broke boy rig. Well, it's all paid off and I have no payment, so I feel like that's worth its weight in gold. Do you have your truck paid for, all cash, or? I knew you'd ask that. My payment's $1,100. I can afford the payment though. $1,100 a month? You must do pretty well to afford the payment. It's kind of a steep payment, isn't it, for a rig? You must not have put much down. Rig's $80K, all right? And yeah, put $5K down, but I can afford it. And if you're asking what I make a month, I make $3,800 a month. I got plenty in the bank, bud. And I ain't gonna be pulling up to some girl's house, picking her up in a half-ton Chevy. That's for sure. I'm gonna be pulling up. This all sounds like a horrible financial decision. Like you should try to work your way out of that. You should shut the heck up and get yourself a Duramax.
If you're making $3,800 a month and your car payment is around $700-800, where are your priorities at? Why are your priorities on a car? It should be saving money. Okay, you got $20,000 in the bank. Why are you spending $15,000 on a newer car? Why are you doing that? You know, you only get to live once. That's the most dumbest decision you could ever make. It's just like this girl, I seen she was a nurse and she said, oh, you know what? All my student loans is paid off and I graduated school and I had $20,000 saved up. So I just went and got me a newer car. And my parents matched me with $20,000 and she had some $40,000 Audi or something like that. I think y'all probably know what I'm talking about. She had like some newer car or something like that, right? And I'm like, why in the world would anybody, I don't care if you just like, oh, I don't have a car payment. Why would anybody ever in your life spend that amount of money on a car, your entire savings on a car? I mean, entire savings. But people just want to keep up with the Joneses so bad, and I'm not not understanding, but this is the social media realm that we, like this is a social media era that we living in, and people just want to keep up with everybody around us. I haven't had a newer car. They got this type of feature. It got a heated steering wheel and heated seats and all of this extra stuff. And it's okay to have that, but you don't have to have the 2025 version. The 2016 version has the same stuff. Why don't you want that? No, I got to have something newer. Just, I don't know. I know some of y'all know people who are just like this too.
Either crazy high car payments or for literally hundreds of months, which just sounds ridiculous. I have it up on car payments, but there's just 300. I hope that I'm just completely wrong. Months, which just sounds.
You should shut the heck up and get yourself a dirt.
Unbelievable. Either speechless. It's unbelievable. Either crazy high car payments or for literally hundreds of months, which just sounds ridiculous. I have it up on screen. 0 down, $399 a month for life for this F-150. And it just sounds like it's a joke, like it's a skit making fun of like the first clip that we saw in this video of people having crazy high car payments. But there's just video after video of these same clips with different people in different vehicles. A Mercedes C300, which I mean is fine, but nothing really that special. $580 a month for 287 months. Now, I hope that I'm just completely wrong and I just didn't get the satire and this guy's just playing the bit. And it found a whole bunch of different people for their clips to make these videos, but there are tons and tons of clips like this.
The car market crash is not happening, and it's because of you. These are all bank repos being checked in, about to be sold at auction. Wide body scat pack 392 repo. Range Rovers, Kias, Mitsubishis, big trucks, Mercedes, all these repos. BMWs, brand new Ford trucks. The reason why it's not happening is because consumers and people are still signing 25, 28, 30% loans till this day. And even though I put out many videos and other content creators put out videos and help telling people and explain, stop getting in situations where you have so much negative equity, stop getting situations where you are signing for a high payment auto loan, high interest auto loan, people are still doing it. 2020 BMW X6 sitting here ready to go to the auction.
$1,000 on a Mazda is crazy. On a Mazda, we talking about a Mazda here. This is the thing though, right? Because they want to keep up with people. It's okay for you not, like I said in the beginning, it's okay for you not to have the newest car. Just because your cousin, your brother, your sister, your friend, your mother, your dad has a nice car, does not mean you have to have the newest car also. It's okay not to have the newest car. You reading this video, you might not make that much, and then you might not have a hustle to make that much to make that much in general, because you don't want to go to school or you don't want to have a side hustle. So it's just like, don't keep up with them. You making $3,800 a month. Why go get a $700-800 car payment? Does not make sense. Now, I'm not saying like, oh, Cam, you talking like you make some crazy amount of money and all that type of stuff. I don't make no crazy amount of money. I make crazy amount of money when I want to work. Like I make around like $60,000 a year, and I take 2 months off from DoorDashing. A lot of people can't do that, and that's one of the reasons why I love DoorDashing, because I can make that amount of money, and I take time off when I want to, and I can take 2 months off if I want to, and all that type of shit. Like, I can take time off if I want to, and I still don't choose to get a newer car, but I have to now because my engine's bad. And then my car got repo. Well, my car didn't get repo, but my car got towed, and then I had to get a title to him because at the time I didn't have $1,700 because I spent it on this damn house. all my money on this house. But yeah. But now I'm choosing to get a newer car, and because I make $60,000 and I take 2 months off a year and stuff like that, I can afford a newer car if I wanted to. So like, look at people who are doing good, millionaires. Look at the old folks. Go inside a newer neighborhood. Go inside a neighborhood who have nice houses and stuff like that. You see old cars sitting in the driveway. Why are you who are still renting at $1,500, $1,700 in rent, or you have a child? Why are you getting a $700 car payment? It does not make any sense. Oh, I need a newer car. You don't need a newer car. You need a reliable car. You need a cheaper car. You get a hybrid if you drive an hour to work. $15,000 car. What's wrong with a $15,000, $18,000 car? Why you need a $40,000? Why you need a $1,000 car payment? Oh, you want to keep up with the Joneses? That's what that is.
Think about it. It was just something that I needed.
What's your interest rate on the car right now?
It's like 23%, 25%.
25% interest rate, and then how much are you paying on the car?
How
old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 21. A little around $3,000 a month.
So you make $3,000 a month, and see, but that's the thing, you're spending almost half of your income on this car, right? So
on my car, yeah.
Yeah, and do you pay any rent?
I do.
Okay, how much is your rent?
$1,275.
Oh wow.
Like,
okay.
If I would have seen your videos, I wouldn't have bought the car. I needed something quick and fast.
Got you. Okay. Look, I'm gonna try to give you as much advice as I can. What year Camaro is this?
2015.
2015 Camaro. How many miles?
140.
Have any money down to make the deal happen?
At least $1,000.
So you have $1,000 down. Okay. What's the VIN number to the Camaro? 5 owners, 0 accidents, 5 to 6 grand. So you're about $12,000 to $13,000 in negative equity. You're not going to be able to get into a Kia K5 for $2,000 down.
Man, I kind of predicted this. I'm not a
$1,300. No, she went to a buy here, pay here. Cause it's no way in the world you could have been paying $1,300 a month. But it's people in these type of situations because nobody ever taught them what's a good and what's a bad situation. And it's sad. And people get into these situations thinking that, okay, things are good now, but 6 months down the line, when that car messes up and then your job is on the line and they about to fire you because you already been late 3 times to work already. Now you're having alternator, your transmission running hot, your water pump is messing up, or your belt just went bad. You don't think about this type of stuff.
Fortune teller. I wish I was. What I can tell you is, look at all these. I kind of knew this was going to happen. All of these Land Cruisers on the lot. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 just right here. And yeah, these things, let's see if we got any discounts. But I kind of knew this was going to happen just because how many Tacomas we got. I wasn't sure how exclusive or, you know, how many of these trucks we were going to get or they were going to get. But it's a lot of them on the lot. And now we're starting to see some discounts. So this is a $2,000 discount. And it's a 1958 edition. 4-wheel drive, 4x4, 4-wheel drive. So yeah, $2,000 off of these things because they're stacking up. And this is going to be fully loaded. And it's going to be for $71,000. I'll just be out here talking to people like I work here. I got to stop that. But $71,000. 71.
$96,000 for this 2024 Escalade. Man, that's a lot of money for a fancy Tahoe. Here's the Equinox EV, one of the worst purchases on the lot. These things are literally $60,000 sometimes for an Equinox EV. It's insane, and the only way they can sell them is with huge discounts like $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 off on an Equinox. That's how bad they priced them. $49,000, $83,000 for this one. This is a used one, 2023 model. Man, that's a lot of money. And think about the average used interest rate, 12% on $83,000. Wow. An EV Silverado. Let's see. This thing is going to be big money, I imagine. A whole lot of money, and it'll never, ever sell. $97,000. Can you believe that for a 2024 Silverado EV? And how long will this last before you have to, you know, you got to get rid of it. You have to exchange the battery. Like, there's things you have to do, but obviously most people probably won't keep it that long anyways. But still, we're going to check out this high country before we get out of here. This is a 2500 or a 3500 single wheel. Let's see what we got here. This is a work truck until they put this price tag on it. Let's see, $91,000. Oh my G. And it's a 2500. That is insane, man.
That's sad though, cause somebody gonna go take it, and they're gonna be like, you know, I got the newest truck, man, best truck out there. You know, this thing right here, it get good mileage, and it can pull it can pull a lot of weight. So somebody gonna love this truck, but it's only for those who can really afford it. You can't really afford it, don't do it. I can't afford it. I can't afford a $90,000 car. I would have to work all day, $1,300 a month. I mean, that's damn near me paying rent again. I was paying $1,300 a month, and every time my car would go bad, I'm on hard times again. I'm on hard times again, cause I don't know, man. Like, I could do $1,300 a month and pay it, but do I want to? No, cars aren't that important. Like, important for it to have the newest vehicle. You just need something to get around to get you to work, and then once you have 50,000, 60,000, 20,000, 100,000 saved, yeah, go get you a newer car, you know, and get you, when your credit is right, go get you a newer car so you ain't gotta put no money down. And if you want to spend $1,300 a month, you got a lot of money saved. And guess what? You making $5,000, $6,000 a month. You making $6,000 a month, and you still got $4,000 left over. And you got 20,000 saved, 30,000 or more than that saved. Perfect. You can go get you a newer car. I ain't saying don't do it. Go do it. But just be responsible. Be financially responsible with your money. Just know hard times is always going to happen. It's a part of life. And especially with America, things are always going to get higher too. Rent isn't $700-800 anymore. Now it's minimum $1,000. And that's if you can even get $1,000. that's if you can find $1,000 rent, unless you move to a city that doesn't have that many opportunities, and you're just a lucky person that got the opportunity to move to a smaller city, and they paying you more money. You're blessed. But a lot of people don't get that situation. A lot of people don't fall into that situation. But other than that, man, thank y'all for liking and comment and subscribing to my YouTube channel. I will be posting every single day. Make sure you comment so I will include it inside my next video. And other than that, I'm out. Y'all have a nice day.